Well. Squatters, we're back with another one. I'm not actually surprised by Afrikaners declining an offer from Donald Trump that he can accommodate them there in America. I'm not actually surprised. And I'll break it down for you, squatters. Salute. I hope you guys are good. Sorry. It's very hectic, man. I've been busy the whole day, so I was like, let me quickly catch up and see what's going on here on the news. And I happened to bump into this issue of Afrikaners declining the offer, special offer to stay in America, no questions. You know how difficult it is to go to America. You apply online for an appointment, and the appointment bounces. You need to reapply again, it bounces. People have failed 5 times or even more than 5 times intending to go to America. It's very difficult. But Donald Trump is offering Afrikaners to come and stay there. No questions, nothing. He feels like Ramaphosa is terrorizing Afrikaners so he can accommodate them. But unfortunately, they denied. They've been comfortable all this time, and now the reality is kicking in. Let me tell you the secret. It's very difficult to survive in other countries. In America, cost of living is too high, and they will not survive there. And there's no bus there. They have to work, just like everybody else. White people, most of the time, they say South Africa is the best country to live in. You know, what do they mean? In South Africa, when you are white, you already have got a privilege of your skin, of the color of your skin. It's a privilege. Automatically, if you don't have matric, you're white, the color of your skin is your matric. If you don't have a degree, you're white, the color of your skin is your degree. So, we are already, as black people, disadvantaged in our own country, by the way. And they saying, I saw this gentleman, Kali Kriel of Afriforum, saying the people, Afrikaners who are willing to relocate to America will be sacrificing their descendants and all of that. They know it's hard there. People are working 3-4 jobs there to survive. It's very difficult. Cost of living is too high, so they won't survive there. They won't make it. That's the reality. They have been comfortable. They are not going to wear shorts and socks and their shirts and run around and wants to be called, hey, bus speed, but mama. It's not going to happen. So now the reality is kicking in that, hey, we got ourselves in trouble. And they're saying they request a meeting with President Ramaphosa. What are they going to say? To beg to stay in South Africa? Because they don't want equality. They don't want equal share of the land. They are too scared of the stolen land. The land which was possessed. Black people were chased away, far away from economic activities. The 1913 Land Act and all of that nonsense. It must be scrapped. It's time now for South Africans to get together and discuss this as black South Africans. How do we resolve this issue before a revolution comes? The very high risk that this whole issue is running is that if this issue is not properly ventilated, revolution is coming. So they have been comfortable all this time, and now they start to realize that they messed up. Where is their DA? DA has been running to America there, telling America lies that Afrikaners are being attacked in farms. Crime is happening everywhere. There's no one who's special here. There's no life that is not important. Everyone's life is important. It's so worrisome that after 30 years, the ANC has been in charge and they still fail to resolve this simple issue. This is one of the simplest issues that they can ever get to resolve. I don't know why are they tippy-toeing on this issue. Simple as that. They must just be straightforward. So now they are refusing the offer of Donald Trump. This must send a signal to Donald Trump also, the US president. But listen, these people, you are actually forcing them to accept that they are being terrorized. They are comfortable here, because imagine if there was a war against them, they would leave. They wouldn't have a choice but to leave, but because they know they are lying. They are comfortable here. They wake up at 10 o'clock late, and they've got workers, gardeners, housekeepers, all of that. They are still comfortable. That's why they don't want to leave. Where are they going to survive? Because they are the most laziest people. Because they survive on other people's labor. Without having laborers, they won't survive. So there in America, you work. You wake up in the morning, you go to work. When you knock off, there's another job. When you knock off, just for you to try to make ends meet. Here they are comfortable. Why don't they leave? Why don't they take Donald Trump's offer? That on SCOM that, so they know. When they arrive there, they will start working as gardeners and all of that. So it's there's no land there, there's no plus where they can get free plots, hectares and hectares. Here they are comfortable because they own hectares and hectares. And if you follow the story of this whole thing of I own the land and all of that, if you own the land, right? Because now the land expropriation bill has been passed. This is how the government should approach this. Where did you buy the land? From whom? And how much? And that person, from whom did they must trace this whole thing. They must trace it up to the first owner. I can tell you now, the first owner got the land free and sold it and sold it and sold it. And there are other people, bought this land for 100 rand. And now today they are supposed to surrender a certain portion of their land. They say they want 50 million. Where are you going to get 50 million? This land issue must be resolved. Whether they want a president to meet them, they want to schedule a meeting with the president, and I don't know what is it that they are going to say, or they want to beg for the president to I don't know, to do what. I don't know, because there's no turning back. We are where we are now. We need to move forward. This issue must be resolved before there is revolution, because black people have been waiting for the longest time. I'm very much worried, and I feel pity for them because they have been very comfortable. And now we are facing the reality. The reality is that the land will be expropriated, whether they like it or not, whether Donald Trump likes it or not, with or without DA or Afriforum or Freedom Front Plus. Those are the last people we worry about. We don't worry about them because we know how much they have benefited from owning those plots, hectares and hectares of land. And absolutely, in some instances, the land is just lying there, not being used for many years. I know many plots that you drive around Gauteng up to KZN, up to Free State, everywhere. These plots are lying around. The land is eating itself. No agriculture, no industrialization, nothing. People continue to be unemployed. People continue to be packed like sardines when there's a whole lot of land lying around doing absolutely nothing, because somebody sitting there at a farmhouse doesn't want to sell, doesn't want to share, selling it's something which failed. We're not going to buy. No, we must just share. It's fair enough. The laws must be changed. The same as they made Land Act 1913 Land Act, we must also go and change that land, that section. Whatever that is existing that is unjustifiable must just be changed, so that we get equal shares. It's been long overdue, and this issue must just be resolved. Why do they refuse the offer by their president? Because it looks like Donald Trump is the president of DA and Afriforum and Freedom Front Plus and all those other guys. Why their president is calling them there and then they don't want to go there? Why? They want to stick around, but they're saying they are being terrorized, horrible things are happening there, telling their president there that horrible things are happening. Now their president is calling them for free. There's no interview for visa, what, provide us with reasons and all that long process. Cut short. Come, just come in numbers. They are refusing. Why doesn't Donald Trump close his businesses here? Because horrible things are happening here in Center and other places that we know. He doesn't close his business. He continues to operate, but he's saying horrible things are happening there. You see, these people, how the danger of providing false information. This is where it is now. Why can't they take the offer? Because they are entitled here. They are living nice. They are comfortable. I don't know, squatters. It's a little bit irritating to talk about some of these issues, but I'm just curious. Why didn't they take off? Why are they refusing to take off? This is an embarrassment to them. That it means they lied. And I'm just waiting for Donald Trump to respond. How will he respond when his friends are refusing to take his offer, free offer? I don't know. But on the issue of USAID and the sponsors being paused for a while and all of that, the reason why this whole thing of Donald Trump stopping the sponsors to provide aid to South Africa and all of that is because people have been stealing there. Simple as that. And Donald Trump saw that there was a lot of corruption there. Because South Africa, it's known for corruption anyway. White people, black people, all of them are the same. They steal. They are corrupt. So now Donald Trump stopped the aid and people are crying. Hey, 15,000 people are going to be unemployed. No, they've been benefiting unduly there. So it must be stopped. So they start waking, just like everybody else. It must be stopped so that we open our eyes as a country to say, listen, we need to fend for ourselves. Why are we so dependent to America and other countries? Yes, he did the right thing. By the way, now I see that, you are right, Donald Trump. Stop this aid. We want to see lazy people getting up in the morning and doing something about their lives. Because people have been comfortable paying bonds, sleeping in hotels for nothing. Stop it. So let the government wake up. We can't rely on America for the rest of our lives. Donald Trump is right. Stop it, Donald Trump, so people can start waking up and figure out something. Some people have made this aid their career. They have been benefiting unduly, benefiting in between. They know what I'm talking about. So they must start waking up and work just like everybody else. There's too much corruption there. Billions and billions of dollars unaccounted for. There. This USAID has made people rich for mahala on a silver platter. Mahala, simple. So they must start waking up in the morning just like everybody else who's working hard. They must start being hands-on on other things. They must open businesses. They must sell tomatoes. They must sell onions. They must sell bananas, fruits, veg. You can mention them. They must wake up because they've been comfortable. Especially those senior people who are there. We are providing aid, but they are stealing money, corruption. When they need accountability, there's no accountability. They keep on stealing, benefiting themselves in the name of aid. Now we are helping people who are infected with HIV. You've been stealing. The stealing must stop now. You must start waking. You must start having careers. That's not a career to steal from the poor, from the aid money, saying that, no, we are helping them. You take them photos, you send fraudulent photos there. So that we issued ARVs to 2 million people or 10 million people lying. That must stop. They must stop what they are doing, and they must start getting proper jobs or run proper businesses, hustle, just like everybody else. No one must just sit in the corner, be comfortable, and get money for free. No. So Donald Trump, there, he did the right thing. Stop the aid. You can do it even for 5 years from now on. We don't have a problem, Donald. Mr. Trump, we don't have a problem. Do it. Just say 5 years. 12 months is a short period. 5 years. Stop it. There's something I want to see here. I'm telling you, squatters, there's going to be a lot of chaos. There's going to be a lot of chaos. People are not crying for people who are sick, who are surviving on the ARVs and all of them. No, they are crying for their stomach. They've been stealing. Thank you, squatters, for watching my content. I was just, tempted to say, listen, what exactly are the intentions of the Afrikaner people for refusing the aid, the special offer, volunteering from their president there in America? Number two, for Donald Trump to stop the USAID money and all of that from the sponsors, it was a good thing. I don't know, squatters, let's keep engaging. I'm not saying people must die because there's lack of medication and all of that. South Africa is very rich. They can afford, if they are not corrupt. The likes of our President Cyril Ramaphosa can afford to buy those things for South Africans who are infected with HIV and AIDS. I don't know, squatters, your opinion? Sharp.